welcome to Heartfelt with Julie Margerison, a space for honest stories, tender truths, and soul-deep conversations. I'm your host, Julie Margerison, and here we explore the questions that stir something real in us, questions about joy, fear, healing, and the moments that shape who we are. Each episode is an invitation to slow down, go deeper, and hear the kind of stories that remind us we're not alone in this human experience. So wherever you are right now, thank you for being here. Let's begin. Welcome to Heartfelt with Julie Margerison podcast. This is going to be a solo episode, and it's going to be me talking about what has been showing up and what I have been working through and unpacking. I have been really focusing on allowing myself to be. Just be present. Be in that breath. Feel the oxygen go in my nose, down into my diaphragm, into my core. I have been taking time to be with the trees and just really feeling my chakras align. There has been a bit of a windy, bendy, clunky area, and that's been from my heart down to my base chakra. And I have been learning new techniques to help me work through that better. And I am so grateful to say that I am really noticing a change. I'm clearing my front chakras and I'm clearing my back chakras every morning. And it really puts me in a lovely place of peace. Before I head to the trees, which now I refer to as my friends, and as I'm walking over there, I will say to my higher self, which tree has the energy for me today? And I'm just guided to go to the tree that resonates most with me. And it's such a great feeling to feel grounded and to be in the body and really feel centered. When I'm doing my chakras on my back, I'm really working with breath and feeling the clearing happen. And I'm setting my intention for the day. So I feel like I need to get into a practice of doing this at night before I go to bed. Might not be practical to be with a tree, but I need to ground myself again. And I'm going to put into practice either a meditation, lie with my crystals to cleanse my chakras, or even journal. I'm usually pretty stonkered at night, so I'm not sure how journaling will go, because often I'll be writing and then I wake up and I've written 2 words. So I feel like the crystal energy is what I need to implement and make it a regular practice. So let's see how I go with that. As I have been bringing beingness into my life, I have realized that I had this huge belief that beingness is sitting around doing nothing. And I really looked at that as a negative. I don't actually like the word negatives or positives because I feel like they're just things. But have taken on this belief throughout my life that doing is better. And there's just so much to do. So I just keep doing. And if I'm not doing, then I call myself lazy. So I have been really questioning this. And I want to report back that when I can go camping, I actually allow myself to sit and be. Do you hear me say, I allow myself? Because it is something that just does not come easy with me. I've been walking of a morning and not taking my phone and just walking and being with myself and feeling what comes up. And believe it or not, for me, it has been really rejuvenating. I've always felt that stimulation, I need to be stimulated, but I'm learning this differently now. I can recall quite a few years ago, I went and did a Tai Chi lesson, a beginner's, and I was so frustrated at Tai Chi because I kept on thinking about what I had to do after. I had to do this, and I have to do that, and then I'm going, I've just wasted an hour at Tai Chi and I could have been doing all these things. So I really didn't understand the concept of Tai Chi, did I, back then? Because I was seeing it as a waste of time rather than the opportunity to be in the present moment and just be with self. I had a clairvoyant reading a few weeks ago because I was just wanting some clarity. And I was given this task to write out what it meant to me being a mum in the past and what does it mean to me being a mum and a nanny in the now. And then what does it mean for me to be a mum and a nanny in the future? I didn't really know how to write this. And I sat with it for 3 days. And normally when I'm given a task, I want to face it. And I don't see it as procrastination that I waited 3 days because it was not aligned for me. Like I hadn't been given the information. The information came to me in a dream, and I don't normally dream, or what I should say is I don't normally remember my dreams, but this dream was very vivid and it really gave me the insight that I needed. So when I got up and I had a shower, I wrote what it was like to be in the past, the present, and the future for me as a mum and a nanny. And in my past, I can really see that I was about giving my children the tools so they could achieve and they could reach their goals and they could be set up educationally and they had nutrition and, the exercise and all those things. And I remember the one present thing that I used to do is when I picked them up from school, I would always turn the radio off so I could actually hear them speak and we talk about their day. At tea time, never had the TV on so we could all engage. Here I am talking, 20 years ago, and mobile phones weren't really so present. They were there, but not like they are now. So we never were texting or being consumed by the phone. Yeah. So now, in the now, I can see that I want to be more present and I don't want to be doing when I'm around my children. I actually want to stop and engage and listen and just not be with my phone, which I have been guilty that I have been, sorting out my schedule or, checking an email or something like that. So something that I've been aware of. But I just know in this last, and now the now column is I'm seeing that as the last 6 years that I feel like has been the now. And that's while I've been really unpacking me and knowing who I am. And I can see that I have been unsafe in my body. I can see that I'm doing 10 things at once. I can see that I haven't been very focused on enjoying just that moment. And over the last 6 years, I can see that I have been peeling that back. And I'm pleased to report that I'm getting better at that. And the camping has really shown me that. Or when I am sitting at the beach and just watching the waves come in. Or when I'm just sitting in nature and just listening to the leaves move in the trees or the birds or watching that ant climb on the rock. Those things, rather than thinking about the 10,000 things that I should be doing at home. The future me as a mum and a nanny, I wrote, I want to be time rich for my children and grandchildren. I want to be an important part of their journey. I want to be able to give them space, but also hold space for them. And I really look forward for that happening. So, but the biggest challenge that I have been coming up against is actually not getting into my head and seeing it as lazy. Like today, I had this list of things that I wanted to achieve. And it kind of has not gone to a plan because here I am doing a podcast and I haven't even crossed anything off the list. But I'm so grateful that I got a chance to have lunch with my daughter and her partner. And we just sat and chatted. And it's okay. It's okay that the list didn't get done because it's more important to me to spend time with the kids and away from doing all the time. So here I am, nearly at the end of 2025, and I have been documenting my self-discovery journey for the last 6 months. And I really appreciate the support I'm getting, and I hope that you're getting a chance to feel into you what's right for you. And I wish you well with your journey. And I look forward to the next lot of learnings that I'm going to have. And but being a human being instead of a human doing has been rewarding and has been peaceful and has brought me a lot of joy. So I just want to let you know that. So thank you for sharing this moment with us. I hope something in this conversation stayed with you, opened something up in you, or simply made you feel seen. If this episode moved you, feel free to share it with someone who needs it too. And if you'd like to continue this journey with us, be sure to subscribe and stay connected. Until next time, take care of your heart and remember, your story matters. Thank you.